Hey, hello everybody, it's Ruina here, and on this New Year's night I will play Library of Ruina once again. Even though it's a holiday, even though everyone else is celebrating, I'm going to play this game. So last time we stopped on the nether abnorality suppression, so let's see what's up. Also I found a bit of books, so I have a lot of key pages now. That's great. So let's try. Will you enter the book of Fragment of the Universe? Yep, I will. So what's up? One guy. Ah, yes. That one. I remember this fight. It's pretty awful. So basically you don't get hit by the first attack because it does a lot of damage. This penetrate attack. And if it connects, you're already half dead. So here it connects, and now an attack that is even scarier happens. But we have enlightenment in our hand, so we shouldn't be worried about it. So let's try for level up. Yep, staggered. Alright, this is much easier than I remember. So yeah, I lied to you guys. It is an incredibly easy fight. But actually, I don't have anything to hit it with. 6 damage on a stagger. Pretty pathetic, but alright. We can't retaliate because we don't have any light, so let's just preparation this. Alright, that was a mistake, for sure. We can go for enlightenment here, knowing that I have another one in my hand. See, it doesn't do any damage. It's pretty cool. So, penetrate. We can retaliate this. I rolled low. It's a stagger. Well, now we just skip this turn, because it does not do any damage as I have enlightenment in my hand. A very strange fight. Incredibly strange. But alright. So we don't have anything to fight this with really. We can prepend mine this. Try. Nope. Staggered. So we have another enlightenment in our hand. This does not do any damage. Now he uses penetrate. We can go for enlightenment and restore 1 light. Nice, now have 2 light. I skipped this for some reason. Okay, I am so out of focus. So we can try to retaliate once again. Yep, alright. There's a stagger. But I don't have any light. Oh no, I have 2. That's enough. I think that fire will kill it. It did. Alright. That's pretty fun. Also, the quality of my voice is lower than usual, or at least I think it is, because of the pop filter that I have installed on my microphone now. Sure, you gotta wake up. You're gonna get sick if you sleep on the floor. Magic once again cast a glimpse at Roland while still lying on the floor before turning back again. This smell, and this thin rolling around the floor. Don't tell me a beer can. Where the heck did you get this? This is the library, Roland, constructed from the light of possibilities. Anything's possible as long as you got the book. Are you sure you're studying the books well? You seemed okay at receiving guests at least. He nods to the pile of books next to him. Really? You saw them all? Let me see. That's... The books are almost randomly scattered across the floor. I don't think the guy's as certain. Here, have a drink. Hey, you've got manners at least. Well, let me take a sip if you insist. Never guessed I'd get the chance to drink beer in this place. Boy, how I miss this sparkling substance. Good stuff, eh? It sure is, brother. So how's work been going? It's been going, somehow. Not that I'm satisfied with it though. What's your biggest complaint at the moment then? That I have to take someone else's life with my hands. But either you or them, ain't it? That's why I have to fight, and that's what I don't like about it. I'll probably have to kill even more people as time goes by. Doesn't matter if it's saint or the scum of yours. Everyone wants to live all the same. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But it's no different out there really. People all hurt and kill others because they don't want to be hurt themselves. Take others' lives so you can keep yours. Victorious, maybe. I guess that's how things were in the outside world. Where are you from, by the way? The nest? The back streets? Don't know, I'm feeling tipsy. All I remember for sure is that I worked at Lobotomy Corporation. Must have been a pretty sweet spot, working in makeup like that. You really think so? Yeah, of course. People are bound to envy anyone who gets to join a win. They give a lot of cash, welfare is nice, and you gain social status too. Yeah, that's what they always say. Let's just forget about all that for now and drink some more. Alright, get a drink while I can. You've got to be kidding. It's funny. Once again, even after drinking in the water occupation, Nezek still drinks here. That's cool to see that he hasn't changed at all. So let's make a deck for Joel. The game's been going pretty easy for now. And I don't really know where it will go next. So let's enter the Act 2 of the Zwei organization. Can I? Yeah, I can. That's great. We have a lineup of the search team, and you two are in, St. Julia. I'm finally heading back to the library. Yeah, let's go retrieve the books of Mas and Lulu and come back safely. Don't forget, while our main objective has been decided as retrieving the books of Mas and Lulu thanks to the coincidence of interest between Sen and the association, we should still try to secure as much information as possible, meaning we should collect as many books as we can. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I know it's a silly question to ask, but why is Zwei, an association specializing in peacekeeping and security, decided to set up a search team of all things to enter the library? Why did you come back into us in the first place if you knew all that? That's because it was the only place I could count on. What about your younger brother? My brother is... never mind. Once again, I'm sorry for the trouble, and thanks again for the help. Sen. Anyway, since you're running at an affiliate office, I suppose it's okay to tell you this. The distortion phenomenon, classified as an urban nightmare, I'm sure you've at least heard of, even if you haven't seen it yourself, right? It's an anomaly that has been happening throughout the city ever since the White Nights and the Dark Days. The frequency may be low, but people are turning into monsters at random, and each individual occurrence is a huge pain to deal with. Yeah, I know. The pianist, the first reported case of this phenomenon. It ended up killing 80% of District 9's population. What is this? It looks really cool. And destructive. I heard that it was so sudden, the Han Association had to dispatch one of the colors immediately after realizing the severity of the situation. That's right, yet we still don't have any clues to track down the cause of this phenomenon. The most we have is the sudden disappearance of Lobotomy Corporation and the White Nights and the Dark Days whose starting point was in the corporation's nest. So I suspect that the library may be one of the keys to understanding the distortion phenomenon. A co-worker told me a similar story, said in a resident in the area they were peacekeeping and... What? 1 second. Said a resident in the area they were peacekeeping was suddenly distorted and transformed into a four-legged beast, even though there weren't any signs of danger or anomaly nearby. Thankfully they managed to take care of that creature before the death toll could hit 2 digits. And I also heard that a restaurant clerk turned into a man-eating sandwich monster? Something like that one time. I think I understand now. So the distortion phenomenon is a clear and apparent threat to Zwei's peacekeeping activities, and they expect the library to hold a clue for resolving it. You got that right. Unfortunately, there haven't been any cases of the phenomenon that near as devastating as the pianist so far. It looks like Zwei are going to keep an eye out for the library for a while, though there are several other suspects they need to investigate as well, so they won't be getting any high-grade fixes. This is more than enough help. Thanks, Isadora. I said I'm just doing my job. It's not like I'm doing you a favor or anything. Sure you are. You have my thanks as well, Isidora. Let's get to it. Is that really true? What is? The things said about the library. Is this place really all connected to the stuff like white nights and dark days, lobotomic reparation, and the distortion phenomenon? I'm frankly not even sure where we are in the city though. Whatever said it is. If you said it is, I'm not sure I get what you mean. It's extremely rare for an incident to encompass the city like the white nights and dark days did. There have been some cases of wings falling apart on their own, but those only affected their own nests at most. Lobotomic reparation was something else entirely. It's like the whole city fell asleep for a week. Let's say that the library really is related to the white nights and dark days. What does it change? Nothing, I guess. My work is still gonna be the same. So this is the library. The transportation method is almost like a singularity. Yeah, the director of the library will soon come and greet us. Angela, was it? Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Though it appears that you already know who I am. We are here to take back the books of Martin Lowell. They are here indeed. We can get the books we want or die and turn into books ourselves, right? That is correct, as it is written on the invitation. It's like I'm talking to a wall. She's so robotic. May you find your book in this place. So 2 acts, and we're fighting against Zwei crew. Why does he have a blue page with just a bit higher stats? I don't know. So let's go for probably this one. Also, some fireworks are going off in the background. Please don't mind that. I can't do anything about it. So, rampage here, and we don't have anything for this one. Well, that's not good. We can probably just ignore it, right? So we commandeering this, and we can rampage there. Or here. Probably here, but... Okay, he's staggered. Now there's this clash. Yep, right. A back attack. Max damage. Well, that dealt no damage at all. Great. So... Scene 2. One of them is staggered. Which one do they not hit? They don't hit him. So we can... You're to slow this and set fire here. Now we fleet footsteps the stack and the back attack. I don't have anything with 3 dice, but we can try to do something at least. That did not work well. Set fire. Yep, that's a kill. And that's max damage. Pulsation. Gain 1 to 2 strength at the end of each scene. At the end of each scene, if the librarian did not deal any damage with offensive dice, loses 25% of the max HP. I think it is a great page. So they're both taking him. We can take one of those clashes. For sure. So keep it fresh. We'll do more damage because of the strength from the pulsation. Here, and we set fire and struggle here. So let's go. Yep, a lot of damage. Now set fire. Rolls twice really low. Wait, I didn't do any damage, right? So now I get damaged. Or did I miss something? Probably I did some damage. Okay, so we just charge up and get some light. Do the same thing here. And feeling good. This one. Let's go. 3 damage. 5 damage, nice. So that was a very high roll. Also 14 fatal damage in one attack is just insane. So, Guardian, that's my flaming bat, and Dodge and Strike, just for fun. So twice in dirt, attack, and here. Alright, staggered, and they all use the attacks. Great, that is actually great. Preparation this, and that's all really. Do they have... yeah! They get damaged even though the act has ended. That's not good. Well, let's go against this one. So... what do we have here? Sand rolled a lot, and this will be a tough attack to beat. Fence easy, riposte easy. So what do we do? Yeah, my pages are still in charge, so we can just try to overpower this. Set fire here to get this from. Retaliate through fence. And commandeering also on Julia. So let's try it. Great. He's going to get a lot of damage. Yes. Alright, this isn't going too well. So we're going to make probably him into a killing machine. See this speed? It's insane. Riposte and taste my flaming back at this against retaliates. Right? Which one? Probably this. So retaliate hits this one, and we just deal. I don't know. Let's deal damage to Julia, I guess. Yes, it's a lot of damage. 11 from one attack. I love this page. 12. Oh god. Roland took damage. Oh, he didn't do damage this turn. Okay, I'm forgetting about this. Oh no. Against... so we should use this here. Right. No, this was clash. Alright. Wow. I'm doing so much damage. But the Librarian, Vera to be exact, will be dead in 3 turns. That's for fact. I think this is her last turn. And Rampage was the last turn. So this will be probably a kill. But I will try to do some more damage. Let's see. 18, 16. Insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, we did this. With only 1 casualty. Great. Great, great, great. I've gained Book of the Distortion. And also a lot of battle symbols. And Books of Sun. And Julia. Nice. The library is located in the source of the White Nights and Dark Days. I touched up the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation, the center of it, for my own use. I have no comment to make on the distortion phenomenon that apparently started occurring afterwards. I have little to no information about that phenomenon either. Though I do have a guess. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. You were curious about it earlier, weren't you? I was created as a mechanical secretary to assist the manager of Lobotomy Corporation. Oh my god. More fireworks. I was designed to look like a human, feel emotions and make evaluations and judgment based on those emotions. It's as you suspected. I was born in secret, violating the AI ethics amendment. I never got to make my own judgment, funnily enough. I had to read the same script over and over for 1 million years, all for the success of a single project. The play that never seemed to end finally concluded one day, and the White Nights and Dark Days happened as a result. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know who came up with that insane plan, but thanks to them, the distortion phenomenon started wreaking havoc on the city at random intervals. Ordinary people would turn into monsters all of a sudden, and they'd kill everything in sight. And the first ever cause of the distortion, boy, that was a hell sweep. It happened without any uncommon sign in a district that everyone believed to be relatively safe. The massacre was a work of art too. It was named The Pianist for a reason. What more could I say? Anyway, thanks for telling me all that. Must have been a sensitive topic to you. Your auntie shocked as I expected. The monsters created from the distortions did give off a suspiciously similar vibe to this library and its caretakers. You must have gone through a whole lot of distress in your life. Anyway, what comes next is a problem. What can we do to lower this Zwei here, I mean. You can use this book. I tried writing down the relationship between lobotomic corporation and the distortion phenomenon. It should be quite valuable to them under these circumstances. Oh. A second one. We can see. Will you enter the book of Happy Teddy Bear? Let's do this, why not? I did not expect an abnorality so soon. 10 to 10? That's a lot of speed. So what do we do here? Wow. The damage is something. Let me tell you that. Why does she have all defensive cards and she have all attack cards? I hate that so much. I'm going to lose this clash for sure. Well, one attack, but still a lot of stagger damage has been taken. This is slashing damage, so we should get something against slashing damage. So we can... You are to slow this. And come in... We don't have enough light. How? 11th. Gain 1 hasteness team. Useless. So... Alright. We did something here. Ashes to this girl. She's getting attacked. So display of affection. We are going to non-stop assault against it. We still don't have any light to use any of our better attacks. We'll just skip a turn. The teddy bear is getting burned, and that is very good for us. What? Why did you switch? What? She's going to take 30 damage. Blunt damage. Oh, we're normal to it. Nice. Going first here, and I don't think we should use anything. Just to conserve light. Staggered. Oh, conserve light, I say about the staggered librarian. Nice. He's attacking her. Another nostalgic embrace of the old days? What? It's so brutal. Okay, Malchus is dead, for sure. But we can kill him, right? Yeah, we can. Interesting. Suppression of Happy Teddy Bear complete. That was kind of easy, but also brutal. 30 damage is not a joke. Let me tell you that. Phew, got a ton of books for you, Malchus. By the way, I told you before that this is my third life, right? Oh yeah, you've been thinking about your previous lives? By the way, I heard from Angela that this place is related to lobotomic corporation somehow. Is it really true? It's not just related somehow. I was an AI in charge of the control team in lobotomic corporation. AI? As in artificial intelligence? Hold on a second. You're an AI? Just like Angela? Sorry, my wording was a little off. I wasn't a real AI. I was a human whose brain was restored for a second chance, if anything. Sheesh, I was worried for a second that this place violated the AI ethics amendment even more than just one time. The head could come burn this place down to the ground at any moment if that were the case. You mean the institution that manages the city? Yep, that head. So they usually like to stay awfully quiet, but when they do have to work, they're scarily thorough and quick about it. Or so I heard, you know? You're so casual, aren't you? I thought we were having a serious conversation here. Oh, whoops, sorry. I've gone through all kinds of stuff, so my priorities tend to be a bit unusual. It's not like I was trying to ignore what you were saying or anything, Malchus. I'm sorry if it made you feel bad. You have a rather unique personality, Roland. It was all part of my survival strategy. Anyway, back to your past. You said you used to be the boss of the control team back in the lobotomy corporation, right? That's right. And now I'm in charge of history here, as you can see. So I started out by tracing back in my own history, very, very slowly. Would you like to have a listen? Not a fan of long and culture stories. Hey, don't be such a mood killer, you're supposed to agree here. Well, why bother asking if you're going to tell me a story anyway? You know what, you got me there. Anyways, I was ordered to work in a lobotomy corporation as the head of the control team, bearing all my flaws. I was given a role to play as soon as I woke up, not realizing who I truly was. But with my heart still aching from the unresolved pain and regret from my past, almost about to burst. That is one scared face. Just like that, I kept doing inhumane acts for lobotomy corporation. I didn't even question what I was doing since it was all just work for me. It felt like a calling even. The only thing guiding me was a vague feeling that something went wrong because I didn't try hard enough. My twisted sense of effort pushed many into peril. I forced others into following my selfish standards like a fretful child. Must have been rough for you, being taught to work like that without knowing what you were getting into. Did your memories naturally come back after working in a lobotomy corporation for a while, or... it's more like... It would be more correct to say I was reminded of them. My life at the lobotomy corporation was actually my second. And when my emotions finally erupted while working there, I could remember my first life. All the mistakes and faults I had made, and regret. I could understand why I had been so obsessed with trying hard. Turns out what I really wanted was recognition. Look, I'm trying so hard, I'm a useful person. I never knew how to stand up without leaning on someone else. After I vented out all of my emotions, the inner struggle had been holding me for so long finally dissolved. I found redemption for my first life during my second life. Alright, so let me get this straight. You did something wrong, which you regretted so much and died, and somehow came back to life and got another job. And the big lump of regret in your heart eventually got resolved in the turn of events? I guess that's one way to put it. Hold on for a moment. Let's say that everything else makes sense since it's the city we're talking about. But who revived you and for what reason? Just to give you that enlightenment. Maybe, but so that I can let out of my resentment and sorrow. Wow, big words. And tied me. That I can find redemption. Don't delude yourself, Malchus. Whoa, jeez, you scared me for a second. Were you listening to this? Your salvation was never in his interests. He only did it as a means to find his own redemption. I wasn't the one using you. It was him. He used all of you just to satisfy himself. I can't bear to hear any more of this nonsense. Angela. Okay, alright, well. So those are the robots that were the spheres of lobotomy corporation, and those are patron barbarians. So I need you to fall asleep. What's with those faces? It's the rest you all longed for. We can't let you do that. We worked so hard to make this happen. Worked hard? How funny. Would you really call what you've done hard work? We're not getting to sit and still and let you take away our light. Our light? You're not the boss, and I would never listen to you even if you were. Of course you won't. You're still loyal to that man. I won't let you rob me of the meaning I finally found. No one is by my side as I expected. Don't feel so alone somehow. I shall stand by your side if no one else wills to. Damn it, Bina. Even in the end you're... This must be yet another consequence of his actions. I simply acknowledge all the events as valid. I would have shed a tear of gratitude for you if I could. Feel free to act upon your wishes. Angela, a machine concerned by desires. You cannot take this path. I decide what I can or can't do now. You can't climb to a lobotomy corporation forever. Aren't you interested in learning more about yourself or even your own life? My life, it was to save humanity. That's why I could willingly sacrifice my life. It was for a greater cause. What a bunch of idiots. Seems another stone thrown by. I gave away my 2 previous lives trying to save people, and I'm willing to do it again for a third time. We withstood all those hardships and trials for the sake of humanity. Do we look like idiots to you too, Roland? Well, it's not like I have enough of the details. I fucking hate fireworks, oh my god. I don't get this whole saving humanity thing either. But if that's what you sincerely hoped for, who am I to judge? Of course I'm sincere. Please leave me be for a bit. I need some time to think. Alright. You do look like you need some rest. Remember, deep breaths, okay? Oh, and you don't have to be too cautious with me when we talk. Just thought I'd let you know. Yeah. So, now Flow of History has also 3 people on it. Pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for watching this incredibly noisy episode. And see you around. Goodbye.